Why did that do that? Okay. Just trying to find out if everybody can hear me or not. Streaming from something different today. Hold on. Why is that off? Hold on. There we go. Oh, I got it on. Yeah, okay. Boom. Okay, there we go. If you could just let me know if you can hear me or not, that'd be fantastic. All right, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. All right, so I think we got it. Okay, cool. All right. So I've taken the last, couple of weeks. Really haven't done much. I'm actually going to maybe film a couple things this week, but I've got some changes coming up, and first of all, I hope everybody can hear me. I pulled my main computer out of here. I put it into my room because I hooked it up to a 12. Hey, Dawn, how are you? Can you hear me all right? See me okay? And I pulled out my main computer here, the one that I used to use all the time. And I've actually, you know what? I could just take and hook that into here. Why didn't I think of that? I still have my screen here. But I kind of just pulled everything out of here. I'm actually doing this off a laptop, so it's kind of funny. I'm not too sure if anybody can see or hear me, to be honest. Yeah, hear you loud and clear. Perfect. So I've done some thinking as far as what I want to do kind of going forward. And like I said, I'm still going to take some time this month. And I'm trying to clean and clear a lot of things. Got a lot of things on the farm. But I think I'm at that point where I really, like I've said before, I'm just kind of trying to figure out how I want to go forward. And I think I want to do more, kind of tell the story here, because there is a story here. I've been doing this for, I think, 8 or 9 years. And, where we're at. And it's time to kind of fill people and pull the curtain back and tell a story. And I think you're going to see, as much as you're going to see some gaming stuff, it's how do I get to that gaming stuff? Because there's things that I feel makes sense to cover here. Number one, people have a lot of questions about the farm, so I want to show you the farm, all the stuff that we've been through, how we gotten to where we're at, and where we need to go even further. People have an interest in that. My shorts do very well, and people really enjoy those. Matter of fact, I got more coming up, and there's a lot of wildlife here, and there's a lot of story to tell. People aren't as interested in the gaming stuff anymore because there is a lot of choices out there, and that's fine. But I'm still going to do it. It's part of who I am, and this week, starting this week, we're going to slow down on the amount of videos. There's going to be more shorts, more farming videos, more pertinent videos concerning gaming, and talk about a lot of different things. People have a lot of questions about things, how we do things, why we do things. Like I said, where we've been, how big is our land? What does it look like? What have we done? type of tractors, the stuff we went through with my mother-in-law, talking about how I battled through so many things, especially physically, and yet still in the gym. I have a short about that, and the things that drive me. Making the channel more accessible to the things that interest me, because it's just not gaming. Gaming is a very small part of my life. Not that you would think so, but it is a small part considering the athletics that I'm involved in, the farm work that I do, my love for video games. I just moved the computer that was in here into my bedroom and hooked it up to my big screen TV, because I got a 12 terabyte drive and it has just about everything on it. Maybe stream from there and do a little more, video game play, stuff that's pertinent to board gaming. Tell the story. Tell the story, why we're here, how we got here, and the things that we have planned and stuff. Include some interesting board gaming stuff, because I've got plenty of that coming. Matter of fact, I talked to a guy. He wrote me back last night. I didn't get a chance to write him back. I have something really interesting, and it's called Fozzie Football coming. And I want to hook this guy up with Miniature Market and help him out, because he invented something that's very, very interesting. And I think you guys can. By the way, my son. Yeah. Hold on, folks. Sorry. By the way. Yeah. Did you drink one of my?
I did try one. I'm sorry.
Oh, you did.
Because I wanted to try it. I'm sorry.
0 sugar, and you did.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, it won't happen again.
All right. So I was telling people that we were going to do more about the farm.
Yeah.
And all your failures. Don't. I'm kidding with you. Don't take it so personally. Close that freezer. The freezer opened. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Yep, somebody left the freezer open.
Shoot.
Yeah. As I said, there is just never-ending drama here all the time. We'll just take, huh? No, I'm sure the stuff is frozen. It's just, there we go. Good job. Thank you. Good thing I saw that.
Yeah.
Jesus. We got to do better. We got to check things. And you should put some of those in the refrigerator so they get cold.
Sure.
All right.
Gabby's coming out to see.
Yeah, come on, Gab. Come on, war dog. My war dog. Come on. Some of the trials and tribulation, we just had to get a new refrigerator because the people that, left us a fridge. I mean, we bought a place that was not cared for. And what we have gone through emotionally, monetarily, physically, trying to get this place to a standard that we expect to keep. And that road has been very, very hard. And it's kind of neat to see the things that we've done and talk about these things, because some of you may have questions about this stuff. Talk about how, I do all this stuff, work my full-time job, do things for this channel. Now, I haven't done anything for over a week, if not more, so I'm out of videos as of Friday. Then again, I have no obligations left. I'm trying to look and see, but I have stuff that I want to check out. I did get something in that I'm gonna film in a little bit, and we're gonna talk about, and that's the book of adventure and the mat. Thanks to Ignacy, he saw my video and he goes, "So, Rob, why didn't you just ask me?" I don't like to ask you anything. You're a friend. and things like that. Darksiders, The Forbidden Land. I saw that in Miniature Market, picked it up. We're going to be covering Fozzie football and stuff like that. I want to do things outside of the same old bullshit that you see all the time. Okay, it's the same thing. Top 10 this, top 10 that, and I've been I've been just as guilty of it. But I want to talk about how you fit things into your life, how your life is around you. Show you how my life is around gaming, and how I try to work gaming into my life and find enjoyment with it, and the channel and everything without, somebody said, hey, I saw this video you did the other day. I think this is like the third time you've said this. Yeah, over 8 years, it's the third time I said, Jesus, what the frick am I doing? Why am I doing this? Okay? Yeah. Yeah, and they think they're being cute and smarky, but if they were here, they get slapped in the middle of nowhere. And that's the way the internet works. I look at X. Oh my God, what a mess. It's just, I wonder why I'm on the internet. And we've talked about that, but we're not going to, be negative here. I want to present something different. I don't want to just be another board game channel. I want to be more. I want to be a board game channel, a painting channel, a gaming channel that you understand when I do something, why I do it, how come I do it, what I'm about, what I think inside, outside, why I'm different. And not give you a bunch of clickbait bullshit. Be more, which I really am to a degree, most of the time. Pretty positive about what I do and how I do things. The fight to keep going forward, just like you guys do. I mean, you guys fight every day to do your thing, and you have your own stories. What's your stories? You're out there, you watch, you don't have a channel, but you have a story. How does gaming fit into your life? What are the struggles that you go through, physically, emotionally, mentally? All these different things. How do you work through this stuff? And I find that there is a lot of, a lot that goes into people's lives and stuff like that. Not just, creators or things like that. It's everybody. Are games getting too expensive? Well, gee, do you have too many games? What's your decision? Is your wife getting on you because you have too much stuff? Are you running out of room? Are you finding it hard to get down to a certain amount of games? Do you have time for games? Do you like to do other things besides gaming? Do you spend your time outside? Do you have a farm? Do you work too much? Do you all these things combine to a story, and how you tell it. And a lot of people don't tell their stories. They'll give you a little bit of background or this, that, or they'll pull the curtain back. I think, I was one that really kind of originated that. But, where do you go from here? What do you expect? What are things that interest you? Where is my daughter? She's just down the hill. It's all one big part. It's all one big property. She has a house down on the hill. It's part of our 20-something acres. We have another house. We actually have 3 houses on this property, as well as a pasture and stuff like that. These are things that we're going to talk about. I'm going to do an intro video about it, And then I'm going to build from there. We're going to do different things. We're going to show you different stuff. How personal these animals are to us. You know, from my dogs to the cows to the chickens to the crows to the turtle. Stupid Larry digging up holes. You know, we actually have a snake that we've named that hangs around the front. He kind of keeps all the bugs away. He's doing a great job, and we're very proud of him. A lot of people would be panicking over a snake. You know, those big rat snakes, they keep the mice away. They keep you know, a lot of bugs away, and they also keep the poisonous snakes away. So, you know, a guy like that wants to hang around here. Hey, more power to him. Our eagles, we have some beautiful eagles. You know, show you all that stuff. Show you some of the stuff that we're trying to do for the grandkids. Some of the things that we are trying to do as far as growing things and building things and things that we've failed at, that we're trying to learn and relearn. Some of the things that we're worried about. You know, it's hurricane season, plenty to be worried about. I'm sure they're going to put out, you know, some more lawn decorations, so I can pick those up. You know, how we try to set ourselves up for the future, you know, depending on how the world goes. The world's going crazy. I mean, you can't say that it isn't. I've never seen anything like this in all my years. You know, and then again, maybe my parents said the same thing, and my grandparents said the same thing. You know, things change. How do you deal with that? So, you know, there's just tons and tons of things to talk about and go over, and things I want to show you, and include it along with the gaming, and expand my horizons a bit, and kind of make this a gaming channel that, you know, kind of tells a story. You know, not just, can I get, you know, this publisher to pay for this, or this publisher to give me that so I can show it off, and, you know, just ask you to join my Patreon all the time. No, we're going to show you, and we're gonna open the doors more and bring you into our lives. And I think for me, that's a big deal. It's something I tried to keep, you know, kind of hidden, because there's a lot of wackos out there, but also there's a story to tell, and, you know, maybe some people appreciate it. You know, I see a lot of farming channels, and it's always the same thing. Yeah, well, there goes Rufus. He's going to bang his head against a wall, and that's the way we do that, and we clean off his hood. Nah, I want to tell you, holy shit, we're first-time farmers. We're trying to figure out this, and yeah, this guy's acting up, and he's doing certain things, and we're trying to figure out how we can. You know, we've looked online, we've looked on this, and we're trying to figure out the best way that we can handle this and that and the other, and the struggles and what it does to us, and how, you know, my son and I had philosophy battles and things like that. You know, I keep on telling him, I know a little bit more than you. Okay, let's not start any more big projects until we finish the ones that we're trying to. No. I can do this. I can. And then when he can't, guess who's got to come in? And, you know, it becomes a little tension. You know, how we deal with our you know, even though we got a 4,000 square foot house, you know, how do you deal with your grandkids on the other side of the house, yelling and screaming, throwing things, and giving their mother a hard time? Okay, how do we navigate life? You know, these are all things that I think are interesting to tell a story. To breathe life into something that I just think gets stale after a while. I can only show you so many games. Okay? And I that's not going to change. What are you doing? What are you eating? I don't trust you. Oh, it's ice. Okay. the war dog. You know how I deal with my German Shepherd, my best friend, getting older. How I deal with that. How I emotionally go through that. There's a lot to it. There's a lot to life. A lot of you have had pets that meant the world to you. That's my best friend in the whole world. She's going to be 10 this year. I'm getting nervous. And I keep on telling myself, enjoy the time that you have with her. And every night I love up on both of them like there's no tomorrow. Because I live by the thing. Tomorrows aren't guaranteed. We had a guy playing racquetball the other day. All right? Was in pretty good shape. Playing. He was playing against another guy that we mess around with. And just died right on the court. Boom. Just like that. You don't know when your number's up. You don't know when you win the unlucky lottery. But you will someday. We all win. And where do you go from there? What do you do from there? The guy was only 69 years old. I'm in my mid-60s. I'm at that age. My mortality comes into play. Oh, I still have a ways. No, I don't know. Tomorrows aren't guaranteed. So what do you do? And I almost lost 2 battles. And I had that thing in my back that was pressing up against my lung. Luckily, they were able to dissipate that. But there was a time I even thought my number was going to be called. So now what do I want to do with a channel that has told my life for the last, 8 or 9 years? Okay? What do I do? How do I want to tell the story? Well, I want to tell it my way. I don't want... there was a very interesting thing I saw on YouTube. I watch YouTube more than I watch TV, believe it or not. Because you can watch shorts of the old movies and stuff like that. I was looking at something I hadn't seen in a long time. A creature feature on WNEW in New York. The opening for it. I'll look at things like that, and it just brings back memories of when I was a kid. I think maybe I said that last time I was on here, but there's things like that. So what do I want to do? I don't want to just do the same thing. That's never been me. Okay. But the thing I saw on YouTube, anybody that goes, it is what it is, really just doesn't give a shit. Doesn't give a shit about anything. And I find that I say that a lot. You can't, a lot of people say a lot of things on here in the comments and stuff like that. And I'm like, I laugh because you wouldn't say it to me. And yet, and I'm not trying to be intimidating or anything. I'm just telling you how it is. But so how whatever you think, it is what it is. Because it just doesn't matter to me. What does matter to me is the things that matter to me. And if people are going to watch, okay, fine. If people aren't going to watch, okay, fine. And I just want to do things. I want to tell the story. I want to give a different twist on this. How do you find time to do things? Why? The behinds. And I've already said it, earlier in this video. The things that I want to kind of convey. Why do I tell you to buy this? Well, because when I finally get time and I sit down and something, I play something and I go, oh my God, this has my attention. When I have so many things pulling my attention in different ways, just like you guys do in life. I just think there is an incredible story to be told. I think we can have a lot of fun with it. It's still, I'm not going to change the name, but I think I'm just going to add some things in here and do it until I feel I got it out of my system, or maybe it's something that I really enjoy doing, explaining the struggles and the high points and the low points, because there's plenty of them, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate. It's just not all rainbows and unicorns. It's a number of things in life, the ups, the downs, the calming periods, the things that make you who you are. And I just feel it's time to share that part of the story while I still want to do this. Okay, or I still have time. So, that's the kind of thing I wanted to talk about today. We're not going anywhere. I don't know where anybody got the idea. I never said I'm going anywhere. But I do want to mix it up a little bit, and have some fun. And I think we can do that and really enjoy ourselves. We're going to be filming from the bench of knowledge. You'll get to see the bench of knowledge finally. This is where I take people out, that we sit on that concrete bench looking over the property, and we talk. You tell me your things, and I give you my advice. Whether you take it or not is purely up to you. So, we're going to introduce things. We're going to talk about things. And I think we're going to have a lot of fun overall. And I've been thinking about it, and it's something that's really breathed some life into who and what I am. So there you go. All right. I think I've said it all. I think I have. Okay. And this laptop works perfectly out here. I don't need to have my big, huge rig out here. I can keep that in my room, and I can use that and a different camera, and maybe while I'm playing one of these days. Oh, hey, I'm gonna play Warhammer Quest on my computer. You guys want to watch? We can talk about it. Okay, all right, let's go. Be interesting. Maybe we'll see. We'll see if I can get it to work. But just a lot of things to really grasp, overcome, and really have a lot of fun with. All right. I think I've said it all. I think I've done it all. I don't think there's too much more I can say to this. I've got to put my intro and outro on this version of, well, maybe I just don't need one anymore when I go live. Just go live. But we got a lot of interesting things. I'm telling you, the thing I'm looking forward to is what this guy's sending me. I contacted him and I said, something, this will really fit the channel. And you'll see why. It's something really original. And if I can hook this guy up with a miniature market, really show this thing off, and really get you guys to take a look at it, I think it'll be something fun for you guys. All right. Until next time, it is your old pal Rob. We shall see you soon. Have a good day, everyone. Take it easy. Now I got to figure out how to get out of this. Oh, it just end stream, I think. I just hit that button. All right. Take it easy, everybody. Go easy. We'll talk to you soon.